The breakthrough you need is often hiding behind the decision you keep avoiding. Most of the biggest turning points in my life started with one thing: discomfort. If you are scared of being uncomfortable, it will be very difficult to change your life. Why? I remember how uncomfortable it felt when I left my job without a parachute, without savings, without having any plan in place, just leaving to go start a business. I remember how I felt like when I moved to a new country for the first time and I was trying to figure things out. And I remember how I was when I started my business from scratch. It was very difficult. Any big jump you're looking to make in your life will require you being uncomfortable. And if you embrace being uncomfortable, if you embrace discomfort, the chances of you succeeding is much more higher. Why do I say this? I used to try to avoid discomfort like a plague. Anytime I saw it in the past, I would just avoid it. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But I've come to learn that it's a sign of growth. Once I learned to embrace it, once I learned to lean towards it, once I learned that it is not a bad thing, it's an indication, it's a signal, then I started to be able to use it to better my life. Anytime I speak to new business owners who are looking to be able to start an online business, one of the things that I keep on hearing, the underlining themes, is the discomfort for them to be able to learn the thing and put themselves out there. Most people feel uncomfortable making videos. Believe it or not, I'm not a video person. Most people feel uncomfortable writing. Most people feel uncomfortable doing so many different things and they keep putting it off. But the thing is, you don't have to show up perfect. This is the lie we've been told. Many of us have been told that we have to show up perfect version of ourselves. We have to know everything. We have to have all our ducks in a row. But if we are honest to whoever we're speaking to and tell them that, hey, I know 2 out of 10, and those 2, this is what I know about it, it makes us more credible, and it starts to be able to help us to put down our guard and make us realize that we're all learning. Even the people we call the masters of their craft, the people that we call the experts, they are still learning. Learning doesn't stop just because you left school. Learning doesn't stop just because you've discovered something. It's an ongoing thing. So being able to embrace being uncomfortable, putting yourself in a position that you usually wouldn't, helps you to be able to learn and embrace whatever it comes with. When we avoid making decisions, we avoid our breakthroughs too. So anytime we decide that we're not going to make a decision, we are also avoiding an opportunity that is before us. So next time you are confronted by fear, rather than running away from it, lean into it. Figure out what it has to teach you, figure out what you can learn from it, and figure out how you can grow from it. Because my personal growth and all the people that I know who have grown, all of them had to lean towards fear. I was the type of person, I would never even post on social media. I never wanted to take pictures. I never wanted to do all these different things until I got to a point in my life. I realized that if I owned the business and I wasn't the advocate of the business and I wasn't willing to hire somebody to do that, what do I expect of the business and how do I expect it to grow if I'm not willing to do the uncomfortable things? Now, it doesn't mean that you have to do the uncomfortable things for the rest of your life. When you are fortunate enough to be able to build a profitable business, now you can start to learn the art of delegating things. So the things that you don't really enjoy doing, you can start delegating it, or you can find more creative ways to make it better. But the initial stage, when you start a business, even if you have $1 trillion at your disposal, the goal is not to just take stuff and give to somebody else to do. The goal is to do it so that you can better understand it, so that when you delegate it out, you have empathy when people cannot meet deadlines, and you have an idea how it's done, and you don't have unreasonable expectations. At a point in our life, we have to embrace our fear. We have to take that thing that keeps on plaguing us and do it. This year, there are a number of things that I decided to take on. A number of things that ever since I was young, I was like, oh, some of these things I'll keep on putting away, and realizing that they're not going to go away. I just have to rip up the band-aid and embrace it. I had to just put myself in a position being uncomfortable. Do you know what it feels like when you're an adult and now you're learning something that you were supposed to learn as a kid, but because you were too proud, you didn't learn it as a kid, and now as an adult, you have to learn the same lesson? But some of us, that's what happens. We try to jump some of these things. We try to avoid making tough decisions. We try not to face our fears, and later on in life, it comes back to bite us. My purpose of this video is for anybody who's watching, who is avoiding something that they need to do. Embrace it. Lean into it. Don't let it scare you. Whether it's coding, software development, sales, digital marketing, whatever you need to learn, embrace it and let it help you to be a better version of yourself and take the lessons you learn from it to help you grow your business. If you are looking to start a profitable online business and have no idea where to start, I wrote a book called 100K Secrets. It's available on Amazon, the 5-step blueprint to creating a 6-figure online business. If you like a free sample, comment blueprint below and I'm going to send it over to you. Here's the lesson from today. Fear is not a barrier, it's a bridge. If you watched to this point, kindly leave a comment below and let me know what you learned. My name is Buari and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.